Well, you're right, I'm a doctor. I'm not a politician. And we have too many politicians who are good at talking, but not necessarily at finding the root source of problems. It manifests itself in so many ways, and that's, I can give you 17 trillion reasons why how they have failed. But we do need people who can look for that root source of problems and find that and have the courage to do something about it. We do have some senators who have that skill set. You look at senators like Ted Cruz and Mike Lee and Rand Paul, and of course Dr. Paul being a doctor as well. But these are senators who are not beholden to the party bosses, and they stand on principle, and they fight for what we believe in. They fight for our conservative values, and we need more senators like that. I've been fighting against Obamacare since before it was law, and they call me the arch enemy of Obamacare. I wrote a book in 2011 about this, about not just how bad Obamacare is, but really the problems with our healthcare system before Obamacare came along. And then something that most Republicans, frankly, have not done is I've proposed solutions. And in fact, we just released on our website, which is miltonwolf.com, what I call patient care. It's patient-centered, market-driven healthcare reform. Look, our healthcare system should not be centered around politicians. It should be centered around patients. Doctors get this, patients get it, politicians may not. I've already pledged that I will not serve more than 2 terms. I think that America is in trouble because we've forgotten who we are. And one of our founding principles is that we would have that citizen legislature, that we would have people coming from different walks of life, doctors, nurses, mechanics, teachers, anyone who's done anything, achieved anything. Bring those experiences, bring that perspective. We've had enough career politicians. Look, my opponent, Senator Pat Roberts, he's a good man, and he's done good things for our state. But he's been in Washington too long. He's been in Washington for 47 years. No one should be in Washington for 47 years. Moses himself should not be in Washington for 47 years. Yeah, well, indeed, we are cousins, but I am quick to remind that you cannot choose your family. What you can do is you can choose to rise up and stop your family from destroying America, and I believe Barack Obama, his policies are destroying America. It's nothing personal, but he is the worst president of our lifetime and maybe the worst president of our history. We're second cousins, and I'm told second cousins once removed, although I'm not a genealogist, but his grandmother, Madeline, and my mother, Margaret, were first cousins. There's an age difference, and his mother and my mother were of similar age and were young girls together in Wichita, where my mom grew up and the Dunham family originally lived. They had moved away. I didn't know Barack Obama was a member of our family, I think, until around 2008. I didn't meet him until 2010. He was already the president, and I was already the arch enemy of Obamacare. An interesting family union or reunion of sorts.